Hey guys, so tell me if this has happened to you. You're an adult using X, formerly Twitter, and all of a sudden it wants you to do an identity verification, maybe upload ID or do a selfie verification in order to check your real age. Now this is super annoying, and it also means that another company out there is going to have a copy of your ID. And more people are having to do this with things like the EU's Digital Services Act and the UK's Online Safety Act all going into effect. And more sites and countries are starting to do things like this. Even YouTube in the US is starting to use AI in order to check the ages of their users and require even more age verification. So if you're like me and you want to avoid all of this, then there's a really simple way. All you have to do is use a VPN in order to change your IP address. Now, your IP address is a number that looks something like this, and it tells websites where in the world you're located. So normally you'd be connecting up to your internet service provider, your ISP, and normally the website you visit is going to get an IP address from your internet service provider, and they're going to see the location of that ISP. So if you're connected to the internet with a UK internet service provider, any website you visit is going to think that you're in the UK. And likewise, if you're in the United States or any other country. But with a VPN, something like this one's called ExpressVPN, you can change your IP address and make it seem as if you're pretty much anywhere in the world. Now, I'll have more information and links about my top recommendations in the description. But with ExpressVPN, all you'd have to do is click on that location bar, and then a window pops up with all of the countries that you can choose from. Express has 105, but all of the VPNs I recommend have at least 100. And from here, you would just have to select whichever country it is you want to make it seem as if you're connecting to the internet from. So let's say I wanted to connect to Mexico. I can just click on that right there. I already connected to it before, so it's in my recently selected options right here. And I'm automatically going to be connected up to a server in Mexico. Now, once that's done, and with Express, it should only take about a second or two, you're going to be securely connected up to your VPN and then to whichever website it is that you want to visit. So that website is only going to see the location that you connected to in the VPN, and that's where they're going to think you are. So no matter where you are in the world, whether it's the UK or the US, whichever website you visit is going to think that you're in the location that you connected to in the VPN, and in this case, that's Mexico. Now, besides for that allowing you to get around all of these annoying age verification checks, it's also going to keep your connection more secure. The VPNs that I recommend all have an audited no logs policy, meaning that they use RAM-only servers, so nothing that you do online is being stored anywhere. It's being wiped every time that those servers are rebooted, and if any government or corporation would ever ask the VPN for information about what you've done online, the VPN wouldn't be able to give it over because they just wouldn't have it. It literally doesn't exist. And I've tested out a lot of VPNs, but I found that the best one overall, in my opinion, is going to be ExpressVPN. It's super simple to use, especially if you're a beginner, but at the same time, they use the highest level of encryptions. They have a lot of very sophisticated technology that they're using behind the scenes, even though the VPN itself does seem pretty simple. Underneath the surface, there's a lot going on. It's also super fast. You could watch videos in HD with pretty much no buffering or lag, and it just works really well. It'll get you access to whichever website or content it is that you want to get to. That being said, it's not the only good VPN out there. Some other top options would be NordVPN, in particular if you want a VPN that has a lot of different features and add-ons. And there's also Surfshark, which is, in my opinion, the best budget VPN if you want something that's high quality but doesn't break the bank. If you want to find out more about any of these, there will be full in-depth reviews in the description, as well as discount links to help you get them at the best possible price. They all have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you don't like them, then you can just contact customer support within those 30 days and you'll get a full refund. So you can just try them out, try out the full VPN, not like a trial version or anything, and see if you like it. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments which VPN you decide to try out and how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.